All right. Okay, my people. Wagwan, wagud, blessings, and welcome back to the real things, reactions, and vlogs. Pick up on yourself as I come in. You see who is on my screen. Woke up to a video on my feed, and I just felt like coming through and talk about it. As you come on in, kindly hit the like. I'm just looking through a few things on the back end. As you come on in, kindly hit the like, pick up yourself. Let just drop your flags. I was supposed to say this. Just drop your flags as you come on in. But people, drop your flags. Let me know where you're watching from as you come in. Today is Tuesday, February 24th. Oh my God. Time is surely flying. Let's talk about some things. Let's talk about some things. So let me see how I can actually expand my view. As you come on in, kindly hit the like so we can do our things. Yep. Hello, hello. Wagwan. What agwan? I'm making sure that I set my things in place. The things that should be thinging, they need to be in place. All right, so this one, I don't need this one. What's up, my people? I'm a little early today, but that's okay because maybe we might talk a little longer. Mm. As you come on in, kindly. This is separates. Yeah. All right. I think we are right now. As you come on in, kindly hit the like, my people. You see who I have for the first time. For the first time, this face is going to be showing up on my channel or on this channel rather. I'm just turning on some few things here. Okay, this is time. No, we're not. No, we are not. We are not. We are not. Not. For the first time, this face is showing up on my on the channel, but it is what it is. We have to talk about some things. Let me just set something straight here, and then we shall stream health. Everything is okay. I'm not tagging anything right now. Stream health is excellent. Okay, okie dokie dokie. Let me turn on latest updates. Turn it on ads. What's this? All right, whatever. Okay, so we are all right now. I can now give you my full attention. I was just making sure that I turn on whatever I had to turn on the back end. Big up on yourself as I come on in. But people, we have some things to talk about. And let me just bring my screen a little bit closer. All right, so we do it a little different every now and then. Uh, we do it a little different every now and then. Today is one of the days that I am here in the live and living color. Let me just say hello. 11 people watching. Thank you guys. Oh, this one is about to die. Thank you guys. Altino, blessings, blessings. Janet Harris, welcome. Doreen was the first one, large and in charge as always. Thank you for the support. As always, only 5 people liked. I just dropped my own like, so it's 6 of us. Yes, me people. I don't know if you understand the thumbnail. Don't know if you understood what's on the thumbnail before you get in before you came in to the live, but it is what it is. And as you can see who we have on our screen, no retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender, my people. So I woke up this morning to anyway, before I do anything, before I even go into that, I saw Deemwango's post yesterday on her community tab. I don't know how many of you saw the post where she was saying for the first time, actually couple first this morning, first having this face on this channel, and the first we're gonna be talking about these first, posts, in a sense, telling people that she's going to be taking a break. Well, first, there's always a first sometimes. Anyway, so I saw the post. I don't know about you guys, but I saw the post and I read something about it. um I was saying to myself, oh wow, so people probably be heckling her, sometimes when she don't want to be bothered, and hence why she would say don't try. She would, hence why she probably wrote it in that way. Don't try to contact me, to reach out to me in the name of checking up on you. That kind of had sounded a little off to me, because I know that there are people that genuinely cares and would want to know what's happened. That's just how I saw it. But the way how things are going right now, you don't know who is who, and sometimes it's best to clear the air, say how you feel about a particular issue, because sometimes there are troublemakers amongst the bunch, and they will come looking and asking when when all they want is to make trouble. You understand the way how things going right now. Let me just take the time out to welcome Sister Marcia, Auntie Ivan, blessings. Kindly remember to hit the like as you come on in. Um, we're doing it a little different today. And by the way, thank you for coming over to this channel, because we've been, ignoring this channel a lot, and hence the stagnation. Today, I decided to come live actually again. Today, this channel makes 1 year. 1 year, full year, today. Um, yeah, we're still working on, being consistent over here. I feel bad sometimes because um, honestly, when you hit agree, when you once you go into monetization and you hit agree, is that you sign into, you know, a contract, in an agreement. You're in an agreement, and I ignore this agreement. So I feel bad sometimes to know many people are out there struggling to gain monetization, and this channel is already monetized, and I still don't give enough attention to it. So I feel bad sometimes, but it's just that I refuse to come here to talk about other people's business when I would have a million and one things going on in my life, because it is what it is. Life be life in at times. So sometimes, I have to be like one directional. Come and go, and until I can catch myself. Anyway, my people, let me just welcome on in Janet Curtis. Blessings. Big up yourself. Thank you for coming on over. I'm here early today, but it is what it is, guys. You don't know how the thing go. Thank you for hitting the like. I just was in time to see one more thumbs on the like button. Thank you for that. Um, as I was saying earlier, that Dee made a post and she was actually being straightforward with her people, telling them, well, don't, I'm taking a break. I'm thinking about taking a break, but, you know, don't bother to even come looking for me in the name of checking upon you. I just need a break. Now, I want to ask you something, my people. Wasn't it yesterday, for those of you who are on the podcast on the other channel, wasn't it yesterday when I was live and I was saying, I wish Dee could have taken a break, even Mara. I wish they could take a break and let's see how these people who are feeding constantly, how they would survive. Mm. Sometimes I probably need to stop talking so much because I have goat mouth. I have goat mouth. Oh, sorry for that shouting. I could hear a little distortion. I couldn't talk too soon. In the afternoon, I saw the post from D, and I was thinking to myself, huh, you know, I I'm wondering what would be going through some of these people's minds. You see, the truth is, a lot of them will come out here, bash these family, and pretend like they don't need them. I'm telling you the honest truth. They will pretend like they don't need them. But in hindsight, even if they themselves would show things about their personal lives, like I say yesterday, not even half a blink, people wouldn't come and watch. The way how they would binge watch them lashing that family. So I came across this video this morning. And for the first time on this channel, I'm going to be showing this guy's face because I don't no ramp with Pitney. You understand? And this boy has no manners whatsoever. Like sometimes I wonder if he may even have sisters or woman. Anyways, we have to go do what we have to go do. I saw the video, came across my feed, and I said, it's amusing, like sometimes to me, how if we could go back to the beginnings, the humble beginnings of this guy, like, when he was even there showing him in his failing trading a channel and how he was frustrated to the point where he even went to Mara. And I will tell you the honest truth, guys. So the first time when this guy came across my screen, I want to go back to the past a little bit. Your instinct, you will just look at somebody and your instinct will tell you a particular thing. Like you get there's this gut feeling that you get by just looking at, I don't know how many of you ever happened to, this thing that you feel in your guts. I was saying to myself, that one day, no, Sam, you know, like how that one day look. Him look like trouble or something. Like him no really legit. And just like what he came across to me just looking, I can't explain. Can't explain. But anyway, it lead us to know he was frustrated with his trading channel, and we see some kind of how would you say, like a montage of videos, clips of videos that he was showing him breaking things. What's going on here? Breaking things, throwing things all over the place because he failed miserable, miserably at trading. Yeah, he came to Marwa. He was there in Marwa's home. We know the history. We know the history. And if you sit down to say it is somebody who met this guy personally and like for a little time, just for a few days, I'm not saying that you don't come out and talk about things that you're disgruntled with, right? Because for me personally, I don't know how me, Steve, me see something and I don't feel good about it. I know I've lost many friends along the way because I'm like that. I'm going to say how I feel. I can't love somebody enough to not correct them. That's just me. But if you're going to come every day, not one thing out of the many things that these people display online, can you ever find something to say, oh my God, even if they built a house, even if they share the shirt that they have on their backs, every day is the same cannibalization of this one family. Anywho, like I said, we saw Deemwango. Like for some of us who may have seen the post, she made a post on her community feed, explaining that she's gonna take a break. For those of you who just come in, people kindly hit the like, um, as you come in. She made a post and she said she wanted a break. Now, apparently, people are getting scared all over the place because, like I said yesterday on the live, that a lot of these people who are out here, let's see what them are gonna do. Who will they turn on? I was even saying Mara need to probably prepare himself for him to be people to feed more intensely on him, because if they disappear, these big headlines and title and thumbnails, it could go away. So the whole thing is gonna be surrounded on Marwa now. Or they are going to remember I was saying that they have a way to go back to all stories, all things, not even stories, all videos, and try to add a twist to it to keep the fire blazing. Or somebody amongst them is gonna come up. Not even, sometimes it's not even amongst them, just people who want entertainment is gonna come up with them own things. I didn't talk too soon. So the video this morning, apparently, um, this guy is saying that he thinks at one point in time he was like so convinced, believing in his own lies, that D, after posting her last video, that D is either suspended by YouTube and what is anyway. Let's listen in. Let's listen. I'm not putting it from the beginning. I'm not gonna put it from the beginning because can't be bothered.
You think you don't eat pork? I think.
Right. So they were having this conversation, and our parent was keeping it real with Deemwango. You know, a lot of people, or maybe some people were saying or speculating or interpreting that pork in this context is not real pork. I don't know. People be overthinking just like I do. But what do you guys think it was? People are saying, when he said it's pork, he didn't really mean pork. He meant something else. I don't know. What do you guys made out of it? Like he's been feeding Deemwango pork without her knowledge. Yeah, okay. You can go ahead and overthink. I have no idea what you guys mean. Tell me in the comment section. What do you think Pero meant? He's been feeding Deemwango a lot of things that she didn't even know. Well, I'm just taking you through this video to show you where the problem started, to when the Pero realized that Deemwango was just filming him in that moment, and she went ahead and posted that video. So
I'll tell you the honest truth, right? The supporters are so convinced on this bullshit, excuse me. They were so convinced on this bullshit. They were even rejoicing that yes, finally, some of them were saying finally Deemwango got kicked off of YouTube. In a sense. Like, it's crazy. No, a grown ass man, is gonna sit on the channel. Look at the close proximity to these people in the video. You're gonna sit there and tell your audience who is yearning for entertainment so bad that they themselves are not gonna be able to even judge the distance. So me, I'm gonna sit here and hold the camera and I'm laying, say for instance, you could see probably these about 5'2", 5'3" or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. And the distance between, look at her torso. Look at her torso. Eh? Look where her foot is. The distance between her, Para's face and her Para's face and the where she's holding that camera. So you want to tell me, big man, that Pero didn't see that D was filming? The stupidness on these streets of YouTube. Like people are so eager for content, for content and for entertainment.
So this video actually caused a lot of problem here. I'm not sure if Deemwango is going to be able to post anytime soon. Maybe after. But I guess, but again, she just got her payment. I saw her I saw a video of her, not a video, a community post, a screenshot of how many views she's been making lately. I don't know how many, 2 million views or
That the bunny hole on the backside. Why wouldn't she be able to post? Why wouldn't she be able to post? What did she do? Two adults. Do you watch YouTube? Do you see the nonsense that is be on YouTube at times? And that's why they have different categories. And that's why they have options when you're uploading what is made for kids and what is not made for kids. Whatever content is just that. Even once upon a time, they used to even restrict monetization if your content is like at a particular range, if you have a particular settings on your content. So last week, I think, or the week before, YouTube came out and they changed all of that. So content, like especially for even like that size channel, she would be able to choose and earn, choose a set. And furthermore, I don't see anything wrong with two people on their own channel being themselves. You want to watch, you watch. You don't want to watch, you don't watch. First and foremost, where the problem comes in all of this is, you know, how it is with Africa is a situation where, you know, like the older folks or some of these people don't grow up seeing emotions like people, families showing emotions. So laying and tying a wrong with your woman, just like how you would be tying a wrong at your in your own private place. It's just that the only difference is that she's rolling her camera. I don't see no problem with that. What would cause YouTube? And by the way, don't you think that by now, if there was an issue with the video, don't you think that YouTube would have, or she would have been, whatever notification she would have gotten or warning from YouTube, don't you think that by now, YouTube would have, not YouTube, she would have basically taken it down, re-edit, whatever, fix it so she can continually earning from it, whatever. Like there's this thing in YouTube Studio, right? That you could trim out sections of your video, even if it have audio inside that you're getting like a copyright on. You could trim out the audio. You could whatever, mute the audio, whatever. And he knows these things, but yet he would come out here just for the content to sit and feed a bunch of bull crap. And these are the same people that when people like Marwa would sit and go on a live to talk and, just entertain their audiences whichever way. These are the same people that would come out here and criticize them mercilessly. And just listen to the crap.
Something, and she posted over there, and she hid some where the revenue and the watch hour. So just I don't know what she's trying to do there.
You could tell that he's obviously lying a boring ass lie. You could tell that it's a boring ass lie.
uh, but anyway, here.
Think you do?
I don't. So what happened really? Like, why do me that way? Baby, why make me eat pork and I don't eat pork?
Because I love you. You need vitamins.
So you give me pork that I don't eat. You know it's against my will and my religion.
Mm.
Yeah. But your eyes don't see. You don't feel sorry for.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm sure you guys watch this. If you didn't, this is on Deemwango's channel. So she was acting like she's furious about Pero feeding her pork, and which is against her will and her religion. I wonder which religion Deemwango was talking about, because Mara, far as I know, never seen Deemwango religious. Oh, whatever. Pork cannot be the only thing that Deemwango finds against the religion. Deemwango. So you really say pork is the only thing you've seen or you've done against your religion? Eating pork. Deemwango will be knocking down every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Guys, you see what I'm telling you about the way how these people will come up here, sit down and be doing shit? These people play. I mean, okay, how do you know she's been knocking down every Dick, Tom, and Harry? Are you there with her? Who knows, after all, what you be doing in the back? Who knows? Hmm.
and Atita and whoever in these streets, and you just want to say that pork is the only problem you saw here. Oh, it's against my religion. It's against my will and religion. Come on, D.
You know the funny thing about it? The ones who will come out here pretending as if they're perfect more than anybody else have the most shit hidden in the closet. Eh? The most shit hit, and because they think that nobody knows anything because they don't bring it to social media, and so they will come out here and pretend and hide and judge others mercilessly. Yo, yo, I don't understand. I don't. I really don't. Cha cha.
Don't be stupid. Get a whip first of all. So a religion, pork is the only thing you find going against your religion, right? Just that. Come on, D. How you guys been treating villagers over there, taking them to police and calling police on them and doing this and that, causing trouble and havoc in the village? That's not against the religion, you know. Religion permits that.
You could tell a stupid ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, if somebody, what does the Bible say? Boy, you got to take off the damn dark glasses. I go read some scriptures. I saw you posted something and it's showing up on my timeline. Eh? You posted a scripture. You need to take some more time and get familiar with the scripture. So you want to sit there and say that because they be calling, what's he saying? Them calling police on the villagers if that's not against the religious. Let me tell you something. You think you've seen bad things? You think you've seen people being just? Go read your Bible. Go back to those days and you will know what would have happened to so many people like you. So the lies. You would know. You need to get familiar with the Bible before you come out here talking bull crap, eh? Women who used to do things, you know what they used to do to them? Don't let me say it here on this channel. Men who were caught doing this thing, stealing, lazy ones who don't want to work, they don't get paid, they don't get fed. Go back and get familiar with the Bible though. Don't be sitting there talking bull crap. On a serious note, saying because they be calling police on villagers if that's not against the law. I mean, her beliefs, her religious beliefs. What nonsense are you?
Weapon she has, her only bargaining power. So if she quit, she's cooked. They have no business with her whatsoever. Pero and
Hold on. I don't understand. Guys, if you're hearing me clearly, let me know. I'm hearing a distorted sound in my microphone. Let me probably, I don't want to plug it out and plug it back in. Don't like how it sound. A little distorted. I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure what's going on. Let me take off. I don't want to even take off too much volume. It's just a little distortion. Anyhow, if you hear me clearly, just put your thumbs up. If it's clear, I don't want to do no sound checking right now to cause no echo. No. Um. My pastor just said something Sunday. Mm. Let me tell you something, right? If you should let put that aside a little bit. If you listen to what he was saying a while ago, why did I listen to what he was saying a while ago? That if Deemwango, if Deemwango quits YouTube, she would not have money. She would not be able to feed the Pedro's family. Now, we know that for most part, these people don't be out here just bullshitting, to entertain their audience. And they know damn well that right now, panic is what is setting, panic is setting in. And that's why he's all over the damn place. Do. I know you're making enough whether you are on or off YouTube. I understand how this thing works. Even YouTube tell you sometimes if you feel like you're getting a burnout, take a break. Even YouTube will tell you that in your email. If you feel like you're getting a burnout, take a break. Take a break and they will push your content. They will push your content. Your content will be suggested. Content from even way back when. So whether Deemwango is asleep or awake or on or off YouTube, and he knows that. He knows. So he's in panic mode right now. So hence he's out here pretending like, oh, he's only here to do a show. And he's only here to tear them down as usual. But they are panic AF. No Deemwango, no Marwa. The shows cannot go on. Some people have them chickens to go continue looking after on the side. Some people might have them restaurant or whatever other side hustle. But what does he have? What does he have? Unless he's doing something in the background that we don't know. Like the Forex trading, the failed Forex trading. Hello, do you have a mazunga?
Her family have nothing to do with Deemwango. She quit and she has no source of income. Because I saw, let me show you what I saw her posting here. I saw her community post here. I hope you guys can see. So she posted this thing and said, notice and appreciation note. I say, thank you all, Team D, for the love and support always. Most of you have seen me grow from nothing to where I am now. How cool. You've seen me grow like a baby for the past 5 years, and this year will be our 6th year. How incredible that far we've come. Thank you so much. This is our year of greatness. I can't wait to share you. We share you all. I will be taking a break and I will be back. And so don't you all worry at all. Don't bother to write me in the name of checking on me. I'm all good. I didn't just want to go silent just like that, but let you know because I love you all. We almost 500K, and yes, we're getting there this year. Thanks for 2 million plus so far. I love you. And anyway, see you when you see me back. I love you all. And so she posted this, and you see that she got 2.3 million views in the last 28 days, and 3.1 subscribers, 3.1K subs in the last 28 days. She hit her revenue, she hit her watch hours. But I think, I don't know.
Doesn't that sound like the sound of panic? What them a go do ya now? What them a go do ya now? What them a go do right now? Hey, what no a go do now? Me say what them a go do ya now? Does not that does sound like the sound of the voice of panic? Whoop,
So
whoop.
that's why I told you this break, this break could have something to do with YouTube suspension. Okay? This break could have something to do with the YouTube suspension because of that gross content she posted. Or
There was a sound sample in Jamaica. I don't know if it was from Oliver Samuels or somebody. Jackass. Anyone of you guys remember that sound sample? Jackass.
she's going to handle or going to answer to the family. All right? She has something to answer to the family because what kind of content is that they're doing? Yeah, Deemwango, maybe you in your family, you can freely do your whatever you guys are doing there. Nobody's going to question you because Machete Man is submitting to you. Con Mom is submitting to you because you are the rich kid, okay?
The funny thing about it, like on a serious note, Like that sound sample from Jamaica. Where they used to put that sound sample in a lot of things, comedy in whatever they were doing. Jackass. No, put that aside. On a serious note, the guy is in panic mode. I saw another video from another one, and he was all over the place. He was all over the place. Oh, she's pregnant. She could be pregnant. Oh, don't believe anything that she said. She never get how much ever million views for no month, and she never made all that views, and she did not make all that money. And I'm like, oh my God, just come out, please. Just tell the people, them guys, you know, right now, I think one of my wings are going to be clipped because this girl is going to take a break. One of them titles said Deemwango quits YouTube. My people, for those of you who are just joining, Deemwango has gone incognito and the streets of YouTube are on fire. Some of these reactors are afraid to tell their audiences that they are in full blown panic mode. Jackass! And them come out here pretending to the crowd and the masses that they only come to do just another day of reaction. Nothing tall go so. Nothing no go so. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
But now here, Pero is under family with morals. And this is a different place. You can just come here and start doing things the way you want. And I told you that the idea of these people, or this idea of this family, keeping Deemwango in the village was just to observe her and see if she's someone they can accommodate to their family. You can't tell me just, oh, I'm born and raised in the village. I like being in the village. No, no, no.
We should have had you backside taken down with for all these guests nonsense and fake and fabricating nonsense that you be out here, basically feeding to your audience. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. If you're doing oh, oh God, I don't know my left from my right. If you're doing reaction, bro, do your reaction. But you don't have to go that deep. And if you want to speak the truth, speak the truth. Just tell people them that okay, Dee has come out, guys, and she said that uh she's gonna take a break, but we don't know how this will go. So maybe you guys might have to just pitch in a little bit more, join a few more memberships, send a few more supers or whatever. He has the number. If you see the number, you guys see the number on the screen. You see what it says for support. For support. So for support, guys, you can reach me at that number. What other support is he looking for by putting that number? The plain, you can't say black and white, because that's not black and white. Plain purple and white or purple and black, whatever it is. For support. So guys, at this point in time, when we talk about Marwa, it's gonna be, it's not that alone is not gonna pay my bills because I'm not doing anything else right now. But instead of you speaking the truth, coming out clear and tell the people them what you hear about, no, you have to play macho, go around and beating around the bush. These people are who paying for your fancy apartment. Remember, you were living in a mud hut somewhere in the village, and you're never afraid to hide it. At least you came out and you. I mean, those things are humble beginnings. Nothing wrong with that. But where you've reached now is as if you are God Almighty. And you are the same one who is one of the same ones who is out here mercilessly dragging these people on the street but how they show off and how they be behaving. Come on, come on, come
No,
on, boy.
that can never be an excuse. They just don't want to bring you to their family. That's simple. It's very simple, as simple as that. So, Deemwango, you may need to think or start rethinking about the type of content you want to start publishing, because this one right here, it's not looking good, not at all. Cannot. So yes, I may agree with the idea that I had that she has been suspended from posting for a couple of days, or it is a family thing. It's a family thing.
Mm.
So Pero has been summoned by the family to go home and answer to that, because now the family, this is an embarrassment to the family and the Polish community. And now maybe Deemwango has been summoned over there. I don't know. But
Like on a serious note, where has what cave has this guy been in? Do you see how these people be walking on the streets, sticking, kissing, holding hands, being all lovey-dovey? What is wrong with them showing their affection in whatever way, puppy playing, whatever you want to call it? We say puppy play. Eh? What is wrong with that? Like I say, he just be sitting there feeding these people with a whole bunch, and don't think that some of them don't have their own twist to add into it because they're so in that like how you say now? How would you say now? Indoctrinated on this nonsense. You can't change them. You can't change anything. Like you can't tell them anything else. Rather, ay Dios.
trust me, something's really off. And Deemwango might not tell you. She wrote that community post over there, just, everything.
Shut up. Many times they would go off for just a few days, not much, just a few days. You will not see her 2, 3 days or 4 days, and then she comes back. Don't you think, is she a robot? Don't you think that she needs a break? Imagine, guys. It doesn't matter how authentic your content is, or how you could make, content from wherever you are. Wake up and say, "Oh guys, this is my cup of coffee. Oh guys, this is my toast." If you continue to do the same thing over and over, if you continue to be monotonous, it it eats away at your mental, because you know that I'm this a content creator who puts out this amount of content this way. I'll be moving, I'll be giving you different things, but I'm now, like, for whatever reason, I'm now confined, be it by will or be it by circumstances. I'm not confined in this one area, and I'm not going to be able to move now because I'm probably doing some stuff, some projects, and I need all my money because traveling does cost a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever it is, whatever circumstances it is, and I can't move at this point in time, it is going to eat away at your emotions. You're going to be wary of doing the same thing. Even your subscribers, are gonna turn away and be doing other things. They will come when they can, because once they look and they clips, you're in the same area. Scott, for instance, if you listen to Marwa, he keeps reassuring his audience over and over and over that I will travel soon. Soon I'll be traveling. Soon I'll be traveling. Soon I'll be traveling. Just let me get the house in place. Yes, because obviously, as you damn well know, as you're sitting there, that these these seasons, I like to call them these seasons, sometimes tend to happen. And sometimes creators don't have no choice because life be life in. And if they put, if there's a standstill at that moment, the first place it's going to reflect on is your channel. So all the better. Like, for instance, if I'm here and for whatever reason I'm not seeing the results, the views, it doesn't matter how, like, there's this there's this period of time when the streets of YouTube get overly saturated with content from, village content, by a lot of these people coming from wherever they're coming from. And let me tell you, if for instance you're not in a location where people are searching for these types of content, I the shitty end of the stick because I'm not in that location. So they will always be ahead of me. You understand? They will always be ahead of me because I'm not in that. Number one, my server, my local IP provider, nobody here searching for them, looking for these village life shenanigans. So hence, I'll be at the end of the line, waiting to be circulated in the algorithm. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have that will support you, your content will be pushed back because the higher demand, the region that the demand is coming from highest, are whose content is going to be pushed. You understand? And your channel, it's going to reflect on your channel because I'm sitting here, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing this, and this. Now imagine these sitting down in the same house. over and over and over, just doing this, trying her best to, you know, keep the channel up and active, be consistent, as a matter of fact, to show up on a daily basis. And, you know, she's just doing the same thing over and over and over and over. After a while, she's gonna get weary. Even though you guys will go out and will go and support her, people tend to come on. People tend to get weary. Oh, we know that she does breakfast. We know she's gonna feed the dogs. We know that. So, with all of that in mind, people are gonna be looking elsewhere to fill those gaps until she comes back full force. And if she sits down and see that, boy, you know, maybe we should give this channel a break until. And you could actually, the way that she was laying down and making the video and how short the video was, especially this last video I'm talking, how short that video was, it was quite obvious that she was just not in it. She was not in the mood. Yeah? She was not in the mood. Anyway, let me see if we can glimpse on a few comments. Everyone needs to take a break at times. Of course. Of course. Of course. He knows no D, no food. Word, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Even me, okay, Marcia was saying, I'm planning to take a break from watching to give my head a break. Exactly, exactly. It's not the first time they taking a break. Indeed, indeed, indeed. How many times? We just didn't see her, and maybe some people, but like for me, I understand that something in life can happen, to cause people to go offline. But for me, when I be watching, you could actually already summarize. If you see people go missing, you could actually summarize, especially if they're going hard. You could actually summarize that these people, they're humans too, and they need a blinking break. They need a break. Ivan say he doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh God. And like people who say their heads, would hurt, you know, yesterday I was talking about being emotionally invested, you know, sometimes in order to go in, like I call it self-preservation mode, you you just cool off. You just go somewhere, relax, pick up the Bible, whatever, whatever. Just find some other activities other than this. And that's why we always say this mayhem. We didn't come to watch. We didn't join to watch the mayhem. We didn't join to be in this mayhem. We have enough mayhem in a lot of countries, especially with piece of Jamaica. For instance, look what happened to the young lady um over in Westmoreland. My God, for those of you who are from Jamaica, you would know the news by now. I don't know what transpired between those two young women. One of them being a gas station pump attendant, and she poured gasoline on the other woman and lit her a fire, on the other young lady and lit her a fire. And somebody grieving over what she did came and attacked her. So the both she who inflict versus the one who did the reprisal, who got the bitter end of the reprisal. What am I saying? The one who inflicted the burns is in hospital also because somebody else came and attacked her in lieu of the one who she poured the gasoline on. So the two women, one burned, one stabbed, laying down in the hospital on their back, or wherever, struggling for life. One of them under 24-hour security based on what she did. The one who did the burning under 24. Imagine you've been attacked and still under shackles. Yo, life be life in, yeah? Life be life in. It's crazy out here. Really, really mad. Anyway, let's listen in and then we bunk
Everything
out.
is cool. Everything is not cool. I know when she comes back, she will come with some BS. Just tell, yeah, no, don't listen to haters. Haters are lying. Everything was okay. I just didn't want to go just like that. I wanted to leave a note to you so that you guys don't look for me, don't write to me. I'll be fine. I'm okay.
Of course, because she always go without saying anything. But this time it's different. At least she's a little more closer. And also, at least it's different with her now. Nobody be calling them down constantly when you're there with your husband. She's not a single person anymore. You know that men sometimes tend to get very antsy when your phone keep going off. Somehow, it's not I don't think it's even jealousy, but it's just that they would, just want that moment. You're here with me. Get off the phone and focus. You know what I'm saying? Whether you be talking to them or not, or you just home doing household chores, it becomes, how many couples, would struggle over, fight over, and argue over, people, women or men just being on the phone constantly. Bro, get with the program. It is evident that you're inexperienced in a lot of ways. So let the old lady talk to you. These things, these gadgets, these devices present a lot of problem. So if she come out and say, yo, don't be looking for me. I'm fine. Don't call me in the name of checking on me. I'm okay. It simply mean, just like how I said the other day that, you know, I feel strongly that the reason why she had cut off communication with Shane, so on and so forth, could have been this way or that way, meaning, one of the thing being maybe because she's found herself in a serious relationship. Because I was like that. Once me realized that this a relationship I go head somewhere, I severed ties with many opposite. Like it's not I was not involved. We were just pals. But out of respect, and there is this thing that comes over you. You want to give your focus. You want to give your focus. You want to direct your focus this way and no other way else. So you are going to be just severing all communications. And hence, I believe strongly is the same thing again. Why she said, oh no, no, call me. Me need a break. If you don't see me, and nothing happen. Me there, same way, said speed, but me just want a break. For those of you who are listening and you don't understand what me I say, sorry, but she's she just needs a break. You understand? So me don't know what you they say over this, but you need some life lessons on a serious, serious note.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I
You'll be
agree.
okay. It doesn't go like that, do you? We all know that. It never goes like that. And I told you, your desperation for publishing content, your desperation trying to look for views and clicks will land you in trouble. Now look at you.
Oh, wait there. Hold on, hold on. He who is without sin, let them cast the first stone. Your desperacy. Why is there a word called desperate? Where's Alexa? What do you need? Is there a word called desperacy? Hey, English be Englishing. No. Imagine the amount of defamation earlier on, for those of you who just joined, the amount of defamation in this one sitting, plus the numerous others. Who, who, who is more desperate? The amount of lies to your audience when you damn well and know what is right from what is wrong because you're on the platform. And I know your experience in that like tech farm to some extent. Because if you were full on, you wouldn't have run to Nairobi teacher to help you to get back your channel. By the way, I heard Barrow making some freaking threats the other day, say that he's waited until some one of them channel reach a particular level and then they oops, capoose. Anyways, the amount of defamation and lies that you spewed in this one video. Eh? Give me 1 second, my people. I'll be right back. Just give me a quick second. Right. Sorry about that. My door. There was somebody at my door. So, what was I saying? What was I saying before? The amount of lies and defamation spewed in the one setting is shocking, extremely shocking. And he does this constantly, every day, all day, 2 times a day. Sometimes it depends on how content be contenting. But whenever they come, and not him alone, but we are dealing with him now. Whenever he comes, It's just that. The story is never like they're not executing the story without a twist and a lie and some form of defamation. So who is more desperate? Who is more desperate? Ay, 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 Dios.
Yeah, look at you now. Remember, you can play with your source of income. You can never play with the source of income. Actually, if there is anyone who is supposed to guard their channel with everything, with every bit of their lives, is Deemwango. At least for Maro, if he loses his channel today, he can live on whatever he has right now. He has a lot of lands that he has bought or grabbed, however you can call that, from villagers.
Now, this is a perfect example, bought or grabbed from villages. And so they continue to spread these kind of information. He cannot breathe two sentences without some form of lie or defamation. Has he grabbed your land? On a serious note, but people, we can go on and on and on for the whole day. The stories, the headlines, the titles, the thumbnails. That's basically what I'm trying to say. How they come, it always have to be desperate, desperate. Because if they're not desperate, the algorithm won't work in their favor. As I was saying yesterday, they would have to do and say things out here. They have to present themselves out here to agitate the algorithm in order for it to work. And they know. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. Aside from the fact that, actually, the main fact that they're out here to make it big, to make it big, they know how the formula works to agitate, and let the algorithm work in them favor. After all, these are the ones who probably should be teaching the master class. Anyway, my people, let me tell you something. He's more desperate. He is more desperate. Unless he has some kind of business somewhere, talk somewhere. Eh? But you can't be counting Deemwango's money when you just born. You just started YouTube. You don't have a million subscribers. Your revenue, your revenue, not they nowhere close to what Deemwango is getting. How are you sitting in your chair counting Deemwango's money and advising her what to do and what not to do? Even if there was a warning about her content, Sense alone supposed to tell you, and you damn well know, that she would have taken that video down, edit it, fix it, trim it out, whatever. As according to you, that video is not that video probably is against YouTube community guideline. He said probably, but yet for all, he's still struggling to indoctrinate his audience that that is what happened somewhere, and she should mind herself, be careful, because if she lose this, can you imagine him giving Demongo advice? What a folly! What a folly! Eh? What a folly!
And they're living in the village right now. No more expenses. Rocio and baby Maisha over there in Argentina, passing their nyash over there doing their things. They don't bother him. So in the village, he can go eat at Conmam home, come and sleep. Just sell one land and eat for the rest 6 months, for the next 6 months. But what about D? In a foreign country, and she play with her only source of income. D Mongo, you play a lot. You know you do. You play a lot. This does not look good with you. No investment, no nothing, and you still play with your channel. I'm sure this screenshot was never taken yesterday. This screenshot of Deemwango showing 2.3 million views the last 28 days, it wasn't a yesterday thing.
Listen, this is what is burning them. They believe, like, let me tell you, what I'm realizing the more I listen to these folks, right? Is that they believe that they alone should be out there. They alone should get it's attention seekers completely. They want it all for themselves. Why when it is anybody else that makes some kind of achievement, they're finding it hard? I heard that like this the script is the same on the other one's channel. It's the same script on the other one, reactor's channel. It's a lie. You heard me say that earlier. He's coming out saying it's a lie. Deemwango didn't make how much million views. Why check your channel? How much million views? How many times you posted things talking about how many views you got? Nobody contested you. So it's simple. It simply means that these people are under the radar, and they're under the radar because if they don't put them under the radar, they can't eat. They can't eat.
She may not say, but sure as hell, she's trying to play damage control, or she will come here with a lot of explanation and, acting like, oh, no, everything was cool. You know what you guys had? No, I never got suspended. No. Demongo cannot willingly quit. She cannot willingly quit YouTube because what else is she going to do? No, quitting is not the idea. Quitting is not the thing. She cannot really quit YouTube. Like, oh, I just decided to quit. No, quit and do what next? She cannot.
So I guess you see what I was telling you guys. She cannot. She cannot. Because if she does, you guys are dead. The money I got shot, the revenue will not add up. So she cannot. She should come out here, exaggerate, do whatever you guys want. So you can bring more stories and your views climb up and your revenue climb up. And you push her further down because the whole ball game is designed around. Give me the attention over here, so let me win while we stomp them in the ground. Fire, fire. That's not nice. Yeah, she cannot quit.
She is forced to stay out because of a suspension after posting some gross stuff there.
Yo, dummy. If she was suspended for that video, there would have been some kind of consequences on that video. Either it wouldn't be there or it would have been edited. What the heck is wrong with you? Stop it.
Or the family, Plaspero, never liked her, what she did. So she been
So my question is, was it Deemwango who did what she did, or Pero was playing around with Deemwango? Which is which? Like some day ago, something happened in the village, and the whole content the whole content that the reactors created was blaming Marwa. It was Marwa. I saw another title this morning. Marwa's what? People carried away by Marwa's river. If they don't call these people name, I'm telling you. So sometimes, like people like me who is over here, so like I will get the shitty end of the stick because the content, if you the tags, the names are so watered down, so saturated by these fools. Even if you go to search these people's name, D and Davy and Marwa, all that you see most of the time coming up is these nonsense.
called outside the tent, behind the tent, to go and answer. Dimongo, right now you have to know that you are answerable. You are answerable to this family. You don't guide yourself here. You don't drive yourself here. This is a different place. This is a different country. This is a different one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's wait and see.
We're leaving now. We're leaving now. I think I've heard enough of that. There's nothing there to convince me in any way. Um, the one thing that I would leave you with, though, boy, is that um, you should know that Europeans are loving people like that, and Latinos too, also like that, like that. The way how we grow, like even let me tell you something. Let me say we. Forget about it because if you meet a nice Jamaican man, believe me, him cook for you. You see how them love up Pandy when she go there and call her Empress? Yeah, and you see how she bask in it, how she enjoy it, and she love up the attention. This is one of the reason why, sorry, the reason why you're sitting there and speaking in that manner is because you're lacking like that part. You're lacking that part. You understand? You don't understand about the emotions. You don't understand about, them thing there. So, may I go leave you with one thing though. If you ever really get to, you know, like a serious relationship, these are some of the things we need to take out of her book by, you know, watching how them play around with each other, them tie around with each other. They're free. They love upon each other freely. No hide in the dark and turn them face on the left and on the right and rotate. Take a page out of a book and understand. Or maybe you need to find a nice Jamaican young thing we can show you. You understand? Because from our roots, deep down, we too have some little understanding about how you're supposed to care and love for each other. It's just that the older folks really didn't show it, but it was there. It was there. So chill out. Chill out. The world is not ending. You will just continue. Instead, you go into the village and see if you can find some content around the village instead of coming out here to make up stories that ain't so. My people, it was a quick and fast one. Mega Bonks. Kindly leave your thoughts and your comments in the comment section and let us meet on the next one. And before you go, let me just say this. Remember to drop a like on this live before you exit. What is going to happen going forward with these people if this stays too long? Eh? If she stays incognito for too long, what do you think is going to happen to them? Leave your comments on the comment section. This is the live chat. Circle back. Once the live ends, drop your thoughts under my question on the comment.